Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the expansion era Boomers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Fernando Valenzuela. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit, takes outside. And he deals.
That's a ball. 2-0.
And that one fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air out to center. Griffey gets under it. And out number one on the grab. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Juan Soto. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title, hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one is in for a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Again with a pitch out. Tatis at first, one gone. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Griffey in pursuit. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are two outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Manny Machado.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Misses
No,
outside.
outside.
Ball one. That one missing inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Xander Bogaerts on deck for the Padres. And that's ball four.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And now the lefty.
Ball.
And it is 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What's the word on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Kicks and deals. Ball one there. That one inside, and a count 2-1. And now 2-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
On the ground, out to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. One up, one down. Now we take a look at that stacked lineup of legendary players for the expansion era Boomers. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin.
Ouch, that one got him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
One gone runner at first. And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. That one's in there, 0-1. Here comes a pitch.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
The next offering misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Mike Schmidt. And a foul ball. One. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. Ripped to short. Over to Cooper. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. And now here is Garrett Cooper.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind and the pitch. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
That's to third. And it gets by him.
Batting 7.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Griffey gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8. The third baseman, Matthew Batten.
Next for the Padres, Matthew Batten.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And a good eye there. And it's fouled away. Next pitch misses inside, and the count's full. Brett Sullivan waits on deck. Three-two now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
The catcher, Brett.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, the batter now, Brett Sullivan. Just missed. And the 1-0. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Cooper over at second, Batten at first, one gone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
1-2 now. Piazza tries to block it, but it gets away. And now a single might score 2.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Second and third here. 1 away. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Swing and a pop-up, and the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, right fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He reached out a walk his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. But no advance from the runners. Tatis waits. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside. So all 3 runners will be off with a full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. We are tied at 2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the youngster Juan Soto 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first offering is not close. There's a strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's in there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch misses way outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering way off the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Manny Machado would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Corners are occupied with 2 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Griffey in pursuit. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rich Hill getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Avila warming up as well. In the air right field. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza, known for his late inning heroics. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And it gets by him.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third base line. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Blake Snell will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Pitching change here, Rich Hill. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Piazza stands at first with one out. That one misses. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air right field. Tatis after it. And it's caught. That's out number 2.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Down 0-2 in the count against a guy like this with 5 pitches in his arsenal. Better be ready to throw the bat at the baseball.
The 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2. So the Padres have chased the starter, Lee Smith. Manny Machado up to the plate.
The designated hitter, Manny.
Why to kick the pitch. And misses inside. The 1-1. And that's outside. Right-handed reliever.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Good eye right there. And pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Griffey in pursuit. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog.
He's going.
Let everything out.
Throw to second, great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
And the 0-1. Puts a bunt down, and he picks it up in foul territory. Hill checks the runner, dives back, out.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
And here it comes. Rolls slowly to first. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
On the ground. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that is that. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Trent Grisham. And a pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Now 1-1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Tom Cosgrove, the left-hander, up and throwing. Garcia, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Now this is in the air down the line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. As a run scores. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Here's the third baseman, Matthew Batten. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. Out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Brett Sullivan. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 away now.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. Now fly ball to right center. Gwynn pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. Padres lead it 3-2. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Mike Schmidt now at the plate. He's already homered in this one. Hader throw over, and he's back in safely.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
So digging in, Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And fouled off. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. He swings and fouls one off. Runner leads away at second. That misses the zone. And a count 1-2. And he chases that one. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. Trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Grounder off the pitcher. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres strand the tying run on base to win it.
They're going to talk about this game for a long time. Stories about battling against legendary players and winning. I have a feeling their future grandchildren are going to hear about this game. And who knows how much truth will be left in those stories at that point.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this